Zephaniah chapter 1. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Right? All right. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 1. It says, "The word of the Lord Yahweh, which came unto Zephaniah, the son of Cushi, the son of Gedaliah, the son of Amariah, the son of Hezekiah, in the days of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith the Lord Yahweh."
He said utterly. He's going to utterly, meaning he's going to basically do it. Go ahead.
"I will consume men and beasts. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea.
He said the man and beast, the fishes of the fowl of the air. Go ahead.
And the stumbling blocks which the wicked, and I will cut off man from off the land, saith the Lord."
Right. So he's going. The Most High says he's going to cut off man from the land. Which land is he talking about? We're going to keep going. Go ahead.
"I will also stretch out my hand again upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place, in the name of the Camerons with the priests, and them that worship the host of the heaven upon the housetops, and them that worship and that swear by the Lord."
He's saying he about to get rid of everybody. Go ahead.
"And them that swear by Malcolm, and them that turn back from the Lord, and those that have not sought the Lord, nor inquire for him."
See you niggas that came into this thing and turned back to the way of the heathen. He said he getting your ass too. Go ahead.
"Hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord God, for the day of the Lord is at hand."
Right. What is the day of the Lord, man? The day of the Lord is going to be that day when you're going to see the skies full of chariots, and you're going to see the Lord coming and standing out there in His greatness, full of the sky full of angels, and ready to tear this bitch up. And hey, when you see that, it's it, man. You can't turn back and try to say I'm gonna do right. It's too late. Go ahead.
"For the Lord hath prepared a sacrifice; He hath bid His guests. And it shall come to pass in the days of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel." Putting on those different cloaks and philosophies and whatnot. And when we jump back up to verse 4, if I'm not mistaken, it said, "I also stretch out my hand upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem. I will cut off the remnant of Baal." That's the Lord talking about cutting off a portion of Jacob that's wicked,
Hey, well, Baal means Lord.
Yeah,
But
Baal.
you got a lot of people that still call upon Lord, not the true name.
Okay. Hold on, excuse me. Verse 8, "And it shall come to pass in that day the Lord sacrifice, and I will punish the princes and the king's children," those people who we call the elites, the people that's at the top tier of the societies, all of your delegates, your national tribunal members, all of those, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel. The Lord called those nations strangers, and their ways, the ways of the heathens, 9, "In the same day also will I punish all those that leap on the threshold, which fill their masters' houses with violence and deceit. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills." All right. "How ye inhabitants of Mektash, for all the merchant people are cut down.
Ooh.
All they that bear silver are cut off." Right. Yep.
Your Wall Street.
Yeah,
Your Wall Street.
Right. Yep.
Hey, all that. It's about to be stopped, man.
Yeah.
Hey, all this mirth in America is going to be stopped. That dollar's going to crash, collapse. They're going to put that chip. There's going to be uproar to the people because of that, because a lot of people heard about what's going to happen with that chip, what they're going to actually try to do. And you got Christians, you got the Bible Belt cats down there, man. Some of them down in the Bible Belt that look like Edomites are Israelites. They're in the bayou. So you got a lot of these jakes that's knowing, and a lot of these heathens, all these other nations know about that chip. Go ahead.
"And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles,
Right?
and punish the men that are settled on their leads."
Right, the people that settle on you, he goes search it with candles, because right now it's the dark. They say he goes search it with candles. It's only certain men that's only elected and selected that the Most High got ready to prepare, and those men are settled on their leaves. What the leaves is like the leisure.
Yeah, he said he gonna punish the men that are settled on their
Yeah,
leaves. Basically, they're being lackadaisical.
Yeah,
You know,
laid back.
Yeah, we got to pick it up. Hey.
Not leisure, but laid back. Yep, go ahead.
That say in their heart, the Lord would not do good, neither will he do evil. And
Right.
that's what these people say.
That's exactly what they be
Through
saying.
their actions, though. You
Yeah.
know, when they walk past and they disregard the statements that are made from our forefathers and prophets. You know,
The Lord, I don't think the Lord will kill no man because he a homosexual.
we'll be gone by then.
Yeah, man. 70 years from now, you know, they always putting on the next generation. Go ahead, bro.
13. Therefore, their goods shall become a booty, in their houses a desolation.
Right, and on top of that, they said the end of the world is not gonna come. They build it up in Detroit, not realizing the end of the world. Hey, look, they did this in the ancient world. They did all this in the ancient world. It was prophets doing this, and it came out in the ancient world that the world is about to end. We're telling you, and watch what happened. Rome fell when you saw the men come out there. Rome fell. Greece fell. When you see these people, when you see men like this step on the corners that you never seen before, when you see that, this kingdom is coming down. Go ahead, bro.
It says, I'm gonna read that again.
Okay.
Zephaniah 1:13. Therefore, their goods shall become a booty, spoil. You know, let's go into that word real quick. Let's bring it back to the old school. Booty. That word for in the Hebrew is mashiach, and that means spoil, plundered. All right. So it's going to be taken, you know, ravished. And their houses are desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. There's people that's in the process of, construction. You got construction going on down here.
Right.
You said
You're gonna be able to get in them,
Yeah,
bro.
we
It's
gotta
gonna be a
go over
destruction.
there.
We got housing. Detroit is so-called doing a little
Hotel
regeneration hotel.
Yeah.
Shinola, that's a watch company. Hotel. Dude used to own the Alliance back in the
Right
day.
here.
We got buildings right here. We got buildings that we didn't know that was being built up. They're building actual homes, like the brother said. They not gonna be able to inhabit them because why? Most High's about to send the goddamn troops through here. You know.
I got some
get it
real
up.
quick. This is Matthew chapter 7. I'll start from. I'll start from verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. You know, the wise men that are building their house on the rock is the men of the Lord, us. You know, because we're waiting for the destruction. We're hoping and looking for it every day. That we're part of the elect. When the tempest comes, we won't get swept away in it. But everybody else who hears the word and doeth it not, you know, I have people walking up and down the street. When their house gets built, like they're trying to build this shit up right now, it's going to be like a house on sand when the storm comes. They're going to get completely washed away and destroyed. They think they're going to be safe in a concrete building. What's a concrete building to a nuclear missile?
Right.
It's not going to be able to save them. The only building you need is the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua.
Right.
That's the only one that's going to matter.
It's Zephaniah 1:14. Finish off 13. And they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof.
Right, you plant vineyards, got there out there in California or wherever else you have you. Say, look, you're not gonna be able to drink. You're not gonna be able to the wine of your philosophies that you've been taking on. Hey, that's gonna fuck you over too. But everything, all your commodities in America and the world is not gonna be able to be consumed because the Most High is about to destroy this place. It's gonna be leveled and flat. Go ahead, keep reading now.
14. The great day of the Lord is near.
Uh-huh.
It is near and hasteth greatly.
Right.
Even the voice of the day of the Lord. That's us.
Right.
Lord willing to be folk.
Right.
The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers.
Right.
And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust in their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the days of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Right, it's going to be a speedy riddance of America. Everybody in America is going to be destroyed except the men of the Lord. These are the Israelites over here. These black men, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites that are the ones that the Lord is calling on.
Not the Israelites.
That's right. We're Israelites. Go ahead, bro.
Zephaniah 2. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Mankind. Hey, we the ones that's not desired. We're the biggest reproach. We're what they call Proverbs. We're all of that. We're the one that's most disgusted to be around. You move when we move your neighborhood, you move out. You know, you got no. We have no substance. We have no footing in this land, which we shouldn't have. Because this is not our world. This is not our rest, man. We can't sit here and think we're going to have a good time in this world and then still praise the Lord. You know, the Lord make it bitter for us so we can call upon Him. Well, we call it up. If we're not calling upon Him, you need to buckle your ass down and keep calling on Him, praying. Hey, man, it's about to speed up. It's speeding up. Donald Trump ain't playing, man.
Donald Trump ain't.
He ain't that quack, man. When you start hitting the duck sing, man, it's over, man. The Lord is about to destroy this place, and the smurf and the mirth of Americans is going to be destroyed, wiped off the face of the earth, and it's going to be a big stained glass parking lot with nothing but little creatures going there, man. Believe it, Ripley's believe this or not, because it's going to happen. And that's why you see men like this standing on corners, and if you see these men that standing on corners, and this is the thing, the last days is right now. And if you see prophets out here calling and sending that message out, that the Lord is about to destroy this place, He's going to say, that's why you keep hearing about nuclear weapons. Because that's the fire that He's talking about in the scriptures. Hey, that's a weapon of His indignation that's going to clean and dissolve this place.
Let's get it.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth. That's us brothers and sisters out here that's exhorting the Lord, you know what I mean, and His Son, you know, which have wrought His judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. For Gaza shall be forsaken, and Ashkelon a desolation. They shall drive out Ashdod at the noonday, and Ekron shall be rooted up. Woe unto the inhabitants of the sea coast, the nation of the Kerethites. The word of the Lord is against you, O Canaan, and the land of the Philistines I will even destroy thee.
Hey. Lord is upon. Well, what is this land called? And who are the Zidonians that came over that assisted Solomon? The Zidonians are the Canaanites. The Canaanites who came over here, who came over this land and got peacocks, all that treasures for Solomon to build his temple. Now, this place, this is called Mektesh, but being that we're in the land of Canaan, because this is what it's called also, this is a land of Canaan. This is going to be dissolved also. It just said, well, Canaan, right?
Yeah, it's the Kerethites group of foreign mercenary soldiers serving as a bodyguard of King David, which they was Hamites.
Right.
Also executioners, either Cretans or Proto-Philistines in general. You know, so that means that it could have been somebody that's dwelling in that land, but you had just like King Solomon had the guy that the designer guy.
Yeah.
Amen.
Every time I think about him, I think about one of those gay crowd.
Yeah.
Go
But
put the wood over in the gold over here.
Yeah. Solomon, and I'm surprised, but Solomon would have that damn.
But every time I think about him.
Yeah, he a Tigger decorator, basically. Exterior too. He built the temple.
Where we at? Verse 6, it says, "In the sea coast shall be dwellings."
You go ahead, real quick.
Go ahead.
He said, where it says it's going to be hidden, and then your scripture's going to be hidden. Go ahead, bro. 91. One.
Okay. Psalm chapter 91 verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust.
Right. So that's the secret places, and that's where you're gonna be hitting at. And he said he says he's gonna hide you. Yeah. So when he says he's gonna hide you, because what? The only indignation is gonna happen. It's gonna be a big. Go ahead. Read it now.
After we finish.
Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler,
Yep.
and from the noisome pestilence.
Yup.
He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings
Like a mother. Yup. Like a mother goose, a bird got his chicks under their wings or something. Go ahead.
and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Yep.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, brother about to bring it right back
Yeah,
out. What we-
Zephaniah 2 and 3.
Go ahead.
Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek. Let's look at that word meek. Poor, humble, afflicted, meek, needy.
Right.
Humble, lowly, depressed, in mind or circumstances, needy, especially saintly, humbly.
I.e. the
You know?
men of the Lord.
Yeah. Of the earth, which have wrought his judgment, which is wrought his judgment. You look that up in the Hebrew. That's to do or make his judgment. All right, or commit, ordain. All right. And seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day